Hey there, YouTube. Welcome back to It Could Be Worse, the channel where we find the silver lining, no matter how dire things might seem. Today we're diving into the fascinating history of toilet paper. That's right, folks. Remember the great toilet paper shortage of 2020 during the COVID-19 pandemic? Suddenly, something we took for granted became a hot commodity. But ever wondered how people managed before toilet paper? Let's take a journey through history to find out. Our story kicks off in ancient Rome, where they used a tersorium, a sponge on a stick, shared in public bathrooms. Yes, shared. They rinsed it in salt water or vinegar. Imagine that next time you gripe about a single-ply roll. In ancient Greece, they used pessoi, pieces of pottery, often inscribed with the names of enemies. Talk about multitasking. Fast forward to China around the 6th century AD, where the first recorded use of paper for hygiene began. By the 14th century, the Chinese were making toilet paper for the imperial family, way ahead of their time. Medieval Europe, it was a bit more rustic. People used whatever they had: straw, hay, moss, or even their hands. Wealthy folks might use wool or lace. Paper became more common only in the late 15th century, usually repurposed from old books or newspapers. In the Islamic world, they kept things clean with small stones, water, and yes, sometimes the left hand. The left hand became so associated with this practice that it influenced social customs. Japan had the chugi, a wooden stick, and later soft paper. The Japanese have always taken cleanliness seriously. In colonial America, corn cobs were common. Newspapers, catalogs, and other paper products were also repurposed. Native Americans used leaves, moss, and snow. In Hawaii, they used coconut shells and natural materials like leaves. France invented the bidet in the 17th century, revolutionizing personal hygiene with water. Across Africa, people traditionally used leaves, grass, stones, and water. Each region had its preferred method for softness and availability. Other historical tools included mussel shells, seashells, smooth stones, and bamboo scrapers. In tropical regions, coconut husks were popular. Before disposable toilet paper, cloth rags and various plant fibers were common. By the 19th century, Joseph Gaiety introduced the first commercially available toilet paper in 1857, marketed as medicated paper. It came in flat sheets infused with aloe. By the early 20th century, perforated rolls became the norm, and toilet paper became softer and more absorbent. Today, we have options for every preference: ultra-soft, eco-friendly, and everything in between. Thanks for joining me on this historical journey. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to It Could Be Worse, and hit that notification bell so you never miss our latest content. What's one modern convenience you're grateful for? Let us know in the comments. Until next time, remember, as bad as you think it is, it could be worse.